Hello everyone, welcome back to Hunting Simulator 2. Gonna try something a little different today. I was thinking about doing more of a discussion video. We're gonna be taking a look at the REC-10 modern sporting rifles. Now, when I first started out in the game, I was looking through the little rifles and trying to decide what I was gonna buy. And the modern sporting rifles just caught my eye. They're all very shiny, look new, they look great, and it's like, I want one of those. But now that I've used them for a while, they are still they're one of my favorite weapons. But they kind of encourage a pretty bad play style of the game. These things are super easy to rack up finds with, and are they really necessary to bring out with you on your just everyday usual hunts when you're playing the game? It's kind of interesting because these modern sporting rifles get an overly abundant amount of ammunition. The lower caliber rifles all get 90 rounds, while the higher caliber rifles get 60. Now, considering that when you go out on a hunt, you are limited to the amount of animals you can harvest, it's hard to even comprehend any scenario where you're going to need 90 or 60 shells. So that's where my thought of these are pretty much overkill and unnecessary comes from. Because you can get 3 elk at a time, 1 bear, anything that's a 5-star animal, you can get one of. So why in the world do you need 90 rounds of ammunition? One animal is probably going to take you about one, maybe 2 shots, which is more than fine. That means you're doing a great job hunting. If it takes you any more than that, it's whatever. It's a 250 fine. It's not a big deal. But these things kind of encourage you to rack up fines. Let's say you're going after like a grizzly bear or something, and you're looking at probably about a $4,000 profit. If you shoot this gun at that grizzly bear and it doesn't kill him immediately, you can take a second shot. And if the second shot doesn't do it, you can take a third shot. Because this thing's recoil is not to the point where it's going to really throw off you and take you forever to get back on the animal. It's still going to be just right there. So you can fire this thing super quickly, and you're still just you're gonna rack up a fine, but if it's a 4,000 credit animal, why do you care? If you take 3 or 4 fines for shooting too much, you're still making a 3,000 credit profit. It's really not going to hurt you that much. But that's kind of where these things are kind of inviting a unethical play style. Because if you use just a regular rifle, you're going to go out with about 12 rounds on average. And 12 rounds is more than enough. If you're using your wind powder and really trying hard to go out and get animals, you're probably not going to need more than 12 bullets. Because by the time you use up those 12 bullets, you're probably going to decide, hey, I need to go back to the cabin, I need to claim these animals, and you're probably going to complete your license, and there's no point to keep hunting the same area if you don't have all of your licenses. Because if you are hunting in Pawnee Meadows and you're going after elk and you claim your 3 elk, that's 3 to 6 shots right there if you're making them all count. And if you're going to look for elk, you're not going to go back out after your license has been filled. You're going to go back to the lodge, get a new license, and then head back out. So why in the world do you need 60 rounds of ammunition? Even if you're going for like a multitude of animals, you're still not really going to need that much ammunition. Because, okay, if you filled out every single license you had just using these modern sporting rifles, you could use up all that ammunition, maybe, but what are the odds that you're going to actually see that? Because here's the thing, your attention span with the game is probably about an hour or two. Not a lot of people are going to sit down and go out on like an 8-hour hunt and really work to fill up every single license they own. You're probably going to go for about an hour or two, get 1 or 2 licenses, claim your animals, and then call it a day and play again the next day. So, for the average player who's just starting out in this game, these are overkill. You don't need to have that much ammunition. If you just go with a regular rifle, fine. But here's the thing. These things are pretty much going to get you in the habit of shooting multiple times. If you get used to the fact that, oh, well, it's a 4,000 credit animal, I can shoot again and again and again and again, then you're just going to do that all the time. And you're going to start getting frustrated when you use other rifles because not a lot of other rifles can shoot as fast as these things. So it's just interesting because on one hand, they are fabulous rifles. That bullet is going to hit instantly wherever you aim it. It's extremely good. You can snipe animals with them. They're absolutely fabulous. But you might have more fun playing the game if you just use a regular rifle. So it's a 50-50 kind of it's very controversial to me, to be honest, because on one hand, fine, it's a fun rifle to use. You're probably going to go for it because it looks like something out of Call of Duty. But it's going to encourage you to play the game in a way it's not meant to be played. So, yeah, it's an interesting thing. If you do use these rifles, fine, whatever makes you have fun with the game, I'm still going to use them. I absolutely love them. But my one concern is that new players just getting into the game can start to use these things and get really stuck with them for a long time and not switch up their loadouts and get used to them. But it's whatever. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate if you made it to the end. And if you like and subscribe, that would really help out the channel. But anyways, hope you have a good day, and thank you for watching.